Good afternoon. Welcome back to Crochet with Lulu and Friends. How is everybody doing? It is a gorgeous morning here in Middle Tennessee, but it is cold. It is very cold. It was 20-something degrees earlier. I'm not sure what it is now. Sorry about the noise. I just done a video and was about to stop the video, and my alarm went off. Shame on Apple products, because when the alarm kicks on, it cuts your videoing off. And I use my phone for my recording. Now, they have on the newer updates, they have fixed a pause button. So right there, I can push pause and stop it if I have to. And I have had to use the pause a lot, but I've already done probably 6 to 8 videos this morning. And I started like 11:45-ish. And so here we are, we're 10 after 1. So how's everybody doing? How are you doing? You know I don't make perfect videos, but I'm trying to not yak and ramble as much as I normally would do. And so I was rambling, explaining my kits and what I'd done and all of that. And then I was getting to the good part to where I was going to say goodbye and I love you all. And then the alarm came on. Shame on Apple. Shame on them. That should not have happened. It should never happen. It should alarm and let me see the alarm so that I can click on the alarm and shut it off. It should never cut my videoing off. What if I was somewhere important and I was making an important video and forgot to turn my alarms off? Shame on Apple. Shame on you, Apple. Listen to me. Shame on you. I'm done with shaming. What is everybody working on and what are you doing? It's like I said, it's very cold here. It's cold here in Middle Tennessee. I don't even know the temperature. I'm not even going to look at it because I'm cold and I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I kept, everybody keeps saying, we might get snow this weekend. And I'm thinking, I don't want snow. I do not want snow. I'm old. I'm arthritic. I don't want snow. So those of you that know, my Christmas was awesome this year. My son bought me that tote, and I love my tote. That tote is so scrumptious. Like, it has room inside for all these yarns and for all these projects. The outside has all these pockets that I can put things in the pockets. And then it has this gorgeous project bag. It's by Hearth and Harbor, and I love it. It's a big project bag. It's big. So I'd asked my son, he bought me some crochet kits. He bought me the Mandalorian kit, and in the kit there's enough that I can make 2 characters, but the pattern book, there's 12 patterns in each book. So with this kit here, I can make the Mandalorian and Grogu and his floating pram. So the kit comes with the book, the hook, a little thing of safety eyes with the backs and the tapestry needle, and then the hanks of yarn. And then behind the hanks of yarn is a bag of the fluff, the stuffing, the fiber feel. So these kits are awesome. So I'd ask my son, because I thought I need to be crocheting, and it's not that I've lost my my crojo or anything. It's just I don't know. You have those moments to where I watch videos. I watch all these crochet videos. I get all these ideas, things I want to make, and then I'm sitting there thinking, I've killed all these hours, all these minutes, watching other people crochet, and here I sit. So I asked him, I said, which characters do you want first? Now this kit, you can make R2-D2 or YODA, and YODA. It comes with the stuff to make them, but it comes with the pattern book that you can make Boba Fett, C-3PO, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Han Solo, Jabba the Hutt, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, R2-D2, Wicket, the Ewok, Yoda, and Stormtrooper. So it comes with 12 projects from a galaxy far, far away. So this kit is awesome. It's awesome. So I was in to showing you the kit, and I was cut off with the alarm, as we both know. So I think I made the Yoda, and I think the next one will be the R2-D2. But these are the colors for R2-D2. I think I'm only probably going to have enough to do one R2-D2. But I had enough left over. And then this is for Yoda's mouth. But I think I'm going to have enough to do another Yoda. Yoda was so much fun. The pattern book is awesome. It is detailed. I mean, there are some things that you kind of have to figure out. And you know me, the figuring is hard for me. Comes easy for most people, but for me, you know, I just got on the bandwagon of doing the amigurumi last year. Reading a pattern was, I mean, I've struggled reading patterns my whole, I can read them, I can read, but understanding what I'm reading and putting it into the play-by-play was very hard for me. But this booklet is so awesome. Now here's the two characters that the kit comes with the stuff to make these two characters. So I've made him, and the pattern in the book was awesome. Now in this book there are pictures, and I love that because I'm a Star Wars, I'm a sci-fi fan. I love sci-fi. I love Star Trek. I'm a huge Trekkie. So this pattern book also tells about each character. And then it gives you little, and I wish I could show you this, but I'm not sure what I can show you and what I can't. I guess I could show you this because that's not really giving you, like it has diagrams of what you're supposed to do with each part. So I made Yoda, and I love him. He's so cute. He's so little. So there is Yoda. Now you make his head, and then you change your colors down into here and go into his body. And then you go back to your green to finish off the bottom. You stuff him, you sew him up, and you're done with the head and the body. Then you make his little arms. There you start with the green, and then you go into the brown. And you don't stuff his arms, you just sew them to the body. And then you do his little ears. Look at his little ears. Aren't they cute? And I gotta sew him a little mouth. And then you crochet his robe, and then you make his sleeves separate. That was what I struggled the most with, is the sleeves. Because you're making two little rectangles. And then you got to sew the sleeve, which was fine. I could sew that up. But he almost had arm warmers instead of sleeves because I struggled sewing the sleeve onto the robe, which for a lot of people, that is so normal and so natural. But to me, I had to think about it. Now, I started him Saturday. I could have finished him Saturday, but I struggled with how to get the sleeves on the robe. And the belt is just a chain. You just do a chain of so many, and then you tie it on there. But he's so cute. His little robe looked so strange when I was making it, and I thought, am I doing right? I have a lot of the stuffing left. I would say I'll probably use that much for R2-D2 and his parts, and then I'll have this much stuffing left. And I'm thinking I may do another YODA. So YODA will have a twin brother. So I've got that done, and I think I'm going to start on R2-D2 after a while. I'm loving this project bag. I went out Saturday for a little bit. My son went to see his father and take Gracie to see him at the nursing home. And so I fixed a project bag because at that time I thought I was going to the nursing home to see Tommy. So it ended up I didn't go. I went with his girlfriend, and we done some thrift store and 7 Brew stops, and then we waited on my son to come, and then I brought Gracie back home in the truck. So I did drive the truck. I took my stool, my step stool, and stopped at Wendy's, and Gracie and I had, sorry, I was seeing if there was somebody out here. Gracie and I had a little treat. We stopped at Wendy's, and I got one of their little bag meals. I haven't had Wendy's, and I could not tell you. It's probably been 2 years since I've had Wendy's. So I thought, oh, Wendy's sounds good. And it was kind of on the way, no backtracking. So I was fine. I was fine. It was different driving. You know, I drove a couple of, well, last Sunday to my cousin's husband's celebration of life. And it was so cold, and it was so cold Saturday. It just, to me, this weather is not comfortable at all. It's not, and I want it to be spring and summer. But that's really all I have to show you. I did get some happy mail. Excuse me, Pauline. I got this beautiful card from Maria in California, and she says, Happy January, sending you warm thoughts and a little sunshine to start the new year. May 2026 bring you many bright days, Maria. And I thought that was so sweet. I just love the card. I love getting happy mail, and I'm loving getting emails. Some of you have been emailing me, and I love it. So if you want to email me, feel free to do so. It's lowercase, my initials, JLG 1965-2003 @yahoo.com. I will try to think to put it in the description box, but we know how sometimes I forget to put things in the description box below. It is quiet. For those of you that are new, you know, you're new to my channel, sorry. We have the Bostons and the Lab Mix and the Boston Snorer, and sometimes it gets real loud. They're usually up in my lap. They're usually back here. They're all around me. But since they've had their brunch fest, they're napping and snoring. So, but tell me what you all are doing, what you're working on, what you're making. I have seen some beautiful projects. I have just not gotten brave enough to try them yet. One of my dear Yarny sisters sent me a picture of her Hexie cardigan, and it is beautiful. Carrie P. Oh my word, you done awesome on that, Carrie, and it's just beautiful. So I'm loving watching your videos, your makes. I'm loving getting email of your makes. So feel free to email me, send me pictures. I love that. I'm on Facebook, but I very rarely am on my Crochet with Lulu page. It will send me a notification, hey, you've gotten so many looks or whatever. But I forget to check it sometimes. So I'm better with YouTube and email. So you're welcome to do that anytime. and send me pictures of your projects. I'm going to end this video because I'm starting to ramble, and we all know that I can ramble with the best of them. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's Tuesday. It's already January 20th. I mean, where's our month going? We're going to blink and summer's going to be here. That's how this is going to play out. We're going to blink and we're going to be in summer, and then we're all going to be, and then my friends in different parts of the world, they're going to be having their winter while we're having our summer. They're having summer now. And oh my word, I'm thinking, send it here. Send it here. I don't handle cold weather well. At least in the summertime, I can sit on the porch and I have a ceiling fan and I can, excuse me, have a horse sinus, you know, the drill, horse sinus drainage infection. But at least in the summertime, I can sit there and keep cool. I've got a shade I can pull down. My son got me a beautiful shade, and so I can bear that. The cold, I struggle. And I have a heating pad in the basement that I've got to try to think to bring up so I can at night just put it on my shoulders and let my shoulders get warm. If my shoulders are warm, I can normally curl up and snore. I'm sure I snore. But if my shoulders are cold, it's very hard for me to get comfortable. But have a good rest of the day. I'm watching Bixby. He's over there. He's fast asleep. He's finally got comfortable, and they're all sleeping. They're all sleeping. So I love you all. Thank you so much for all your encouragement, all your inspiration and support. Thank you for helping me so much, because you know when I need answers, I ask the questions. You know how I am. So thank you for all your comments and for all your help. I appreciate every one of you. You all are my family, and I love having you all in my world. So thank you. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I probably won't come back on until I do R2-D2. I'm confident I'm going to do him. He's going to be pretty. And I will do a video and show him to. I'm so excited that I can follow a pattern now. I'm so excited. This book is awesome. It's awesome. Thank you for watching. Join me back next time with more shenanigans and Crochet with Lulu and the 5. Bye-bye. Stay warm or stay cool. Bye-bye.